Well, we're coming to the last quarter, fourth quarter. The Vikings are on fire. Fire, 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 fire. Are you agreeing with me? No, I'm just doing old school with you. What you doing here? I'm in the little booth with you. I don't like that. Get out of my little booth. And get back out there.
So it's QTR and the Vikings move it away. Taking it about the one. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now here come the Cowboys. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Awesome.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you get 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's real tough for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, they'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Let's go, come on.
As general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, you're going to get something going. And we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They set up to throw. Down it goes. They second back right around the 41-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That's his second sack in this one.
And you just get out the defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. It's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet, even if he's not getting the sack. He brings a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw here. What's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Remains here on Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. The target linebacker there carries. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. They'll come up here on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12. The run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw it. Johnson, the
now. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working it out of the gun, Cousins. And they'll complete this one to Barrios. Good defense holds him over the yard, and it'll be third down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defense side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock. Kept him short of the marker. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the day. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll look to stop his blockers. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. Then the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. Knocks the ball away. Incomplete.
Found that good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary's had its strengths this entire game. Offensively, they got their way with it.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Lead man, he's got it. He got it. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush down right. Another ball incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, they'll drop control. And now here's another interception. Harrison Smith. When the return here will be at 31-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, it's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
We have to lead this late in the game. Above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, getting yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Never run with Madison again. He is not at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the freshman's going to bring up the first down.
Now, obviously, that's a good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know the defensive guys are thinking right now, just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Cousins. Jackson's back to play. And we're having the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
And that's certainly going to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They're really good about that last completion.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, no throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a play fake here on first down. Moving the pressure right. And here we go as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
We've seen this done a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop it. And my goodness, another interception.
Okay, that's enough with that. It's time to get him out of there. HT Bomb is just...
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead, you've got to protect the football.
So everyone someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing on down. In this case, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and talk for it.
Yeah, trying to tell them what you're on this for. There's Madison getting it again on Sept. And they get it out to midfield. Looks like a spotted right in midfield. 68 yards rushing for Wells. He's carried 16 times. And I'm guessing and you'd say this is kind of the key here. Getting out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely leave things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. You have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They know that always pressure is not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes you have to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Still 9 remaining on second down. Here's Madison. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. On 3rd down, Cousins. This is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first here, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll come on and kick for a 6th time tonight. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't reach the defending return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. You only one score down.
Yeah, true. Then we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. They'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now McCoy. And it's incomplete. Broke it up. This will flag down. Let's see what that's. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. And you get caught in between and create that.
So that's into a sea of bodies. To the 29.
It's getting terrible out there. They don't need a gunslinger. They need somebody who's just going to throw the football. That's what we need. So I might have to go out there and just throw short, dumpy little passes and hand out the. So Cooper Rush will be going in later, and Just somebody who's just going to be stable. Just throw short little passes. Hand the ball off. And that's where Cooper and myself just go back to the basics. Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. Keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a quarterback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions this far.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter and play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2nd and 4. On play action, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's not going to sniff the first down there. Right step from the 20. They pick up 10, but it's still into a 3rd there.
The feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw into the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long when those receivers wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he gets receiver hit and hit hard.
Seibert's kick is good. That pushes it up to 6. So that gets him in the breathing room without much. And you have to think back to the field that they missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if you converted them.
And you and I were thinking of it, he is his blood because in fact, he's thinking, he's putting his shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The returning man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but the defense only gave up 3. But now, answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And they should run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now the handoff looking right. And it's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
It couldn't be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here, rush. And they take it down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Now they try the right side here. They'll get about 4 here, down the 43-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready. Pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. He probably is back a little bit of a
And he got blown out. Losing yardage on the play back in the 44. Plays like that, Charles, no doubt they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about. And that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice step guys move there on the last goal. It's easy to see when they do this, and this is come out quickly, because if you don't throw right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll leave it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. They're sending me in there.
We'll be back after this. Now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. That's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT.
We all knew the situation. We're in the fourth quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? But we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
Unbelievable. It was supposed to be me, but it was Stealth, Baby Angel Lisa, the punter. What a pass. And the lesser known Stealth, Baby Angel Roman Unitas. That's his full name, Roman Unitas. His first name. Oh my gosh, Leaping Lizards. Touchdown! Roman Unitas. Doesn't really get much airplay. But right there, boom, Stealth. Boom, Stealth. Boom, Stealth.
Point after try forthcoming. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
And that was Tiny Tina, Stealth. Tiny Tina.
Certainly intact there. They fake it, caught him off guard. Not only did they get the first down, they get the touchdown. The good team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one.
Do or die, swim or drown. Do or die, swim or drown.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Cousins now. This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally put it in the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here. We're going a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, this is their fullback. Short arc to top this, but still corralled shy of the 5 and the 6. It's a gain of a yard into a solid 2nd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 down. And that one will go down in the books as just a 1-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big, happy words right now. They're going to look at a good position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Cousins. Interception thrown by Cousins. Hooked up on the 33. He takes this one back into the end zone. Defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating 2 points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. Then now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins over the middle and gets it to Barrios. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up at 7. That's the 30 to the 32. 7 yards to pick up there.
This position means so much for them. They got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. They got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Cousins. This goes out into Madison. Will be brought down short of 40 to 38 yards. 7 yards there, first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, in down 2 scores, I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to 32-minute offense, you have to have the tempo, have the urgency. Maybe you're trying to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins. We'll get 15 and Vikings first down.
All right, this is the time of the game. We're down a couple scores. They really got to get some yards and chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string either of those together? So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Cousins again. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Cousins. Cousins off. You're talking about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
They're giving to the fullback on the down. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their defense.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Running game working now, Stickler on the first down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown might have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's still close.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. football going back to the Vikings offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what, it's symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word. I just can't use it.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Cousins. Left side complete. That's Smith. He's got this almost to the 40. First play drive off the 14 first down. Clock management definitely critical here for looking back at this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the touchdown, incomplete. Forced the ball free and 2nd down. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 4. Have the big lead defensively. You're going to get them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
Again, it's Cousins. Bringing it to the right side, Johnson. He's able to take it across the line like a bird on the other back. 8 catch for him now. It's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. To throw, Cousins. It's caught on the right side of Smith. That catch good for only a couple. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete. QTR scored the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Last chance left, and this has to be first. Touchdown. This game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town, and now
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now it looks like he'll throw here. First to the throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think you got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now back to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. But can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's scored down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching now.
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominating. So Cousins and the Vikings down by 2 touchdowns, 1:25 to play. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Cousins on 1st down. After a gain of 4. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And a pressure too much that time. Cousins goes down. And the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Throwing is Cousins. Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 26. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is gone.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Pick 6, they go right back to the air. They'll check that down in the longer out of the backfield. And they'll be out of bounds. comes across the 30-yard line. I think a pretty good, safe play right there. Nobody's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the front.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now contact on the front as goalie markers come in. Who is this again? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a kill. Watch the football. Don't move on until the ball moves.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Second touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game in the 4th.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's Cyber now to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an outline, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pass, going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Low into his right.
Teams are this big, this late in the game, I always wondered what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but you identify an open target and put it right on it.
The Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They finally needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that the team's expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number. It's caught at the 10-yard line.
They working inside the 10 to the 7. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gunn alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
What a game. This is Fast Talk Canadian, Mr. Pete. Brandon Yugacha, Machacha. I'm so bewildered. I'm beside myself. That was an interesting roller coaster ride. You know, it was a roller coaster ride. Brought you a visual play-by-play. One new injury to report. DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Collins is out. And Stealth. Baby Angel Edgar. Oh, out 1 week. Not good. But they've got a lot of other defensive players out there who just randomly make great plays. Sometimes it's a hard thing to beat defense. You know? It's not an easy thing, people. Sometimes you stop the run, sometimes the run stops you. But the next game against the Broncos, whoa. Whoa. Until then. Let it play out. Let it play